my name is Jamie. I live in Saudi Arabia and I have a makeup collection that just keeps getting larger. It didn't today, but I'm going to be doing something a little bit different and I hope you're on board with it. So, hi. If you're new here, subscribe. Hi, thanks. Don't feel obligated, but do feel free. And what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be doing a video using exclusively high-end makeup. I kind of want to explore that a little bit. So if you're into that, stick around. I wanted to do a video like this just to kind of demonstrate, I don't even know what I'm trying to demonstrate. First of all, not that I have high-end makeup, but also it's kind of all the same. So I don't know if you've seen YouTubers in particular that gravitate towards one end or the other. So they really want to create this narrative of really wanting to promote affordable makeup, or they really want to promote high-end or luxury makeup. I personally just like what I like. And is there a rhyme or a reason for it? Yeah, for me personally. But I tend not to gravitate more towards one or the other. And if you've been around, if you've seen some of my videos, I think you may have clocked that a little bit. I don't really try to do only high-end or only drugstore or only anything. The only thing that I'm really drawn the most towards are indie brands. So particularly with eyeshadow, I like to support indie brands. I'm not opposed to spending money on makeup, which you will see and maybe have seen. Let's play around, see what we come up with. Let's get started. First and foremost, I am going to be starting with the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I can't take credit for having one of the big ones, but on Sephora's website in the US, it is $24. And yeah, it's kind of a lot, I'd say, for this size. I don't even know what size I have, to be fair. I should mention as well, even if I have some of the higher end things, I probably didn't pay, I probably didn't pay full price for it, you know? I'm gonna do my base first, I think, and hope for the best. But I tend to try to do my eyes first, but lately I like doing my base first, but I don't know, it depends on the palette that I'm using, and I can't quite remember with this one. Next, not necessarily as a primer, but just something to kind of keep my skin looking fresh and awake, I'm gonna be using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. You can't tell that's what it is because this is so old that I've worn the label off. And I have it in the shade 2 Light. And this bottle is $50. It's expensive. This is the only, nope, I have one other Charlotte Tilbury thing, but it's not with me right now. Charlotte Tilbury. Hello. And as we all know, this product has been duped and duped and duped again. Most notably, it's been duped by Maybelline and e.l.f. I've been trying to get my hands on the e.l.f. one just for funsies, but to no avail lately. And I've just applied this to kind of the high points of my face just to do it a bit. But yeah, this product was fairly revolutionary and everybody was losing their minds over it. I have slowed down on using it because it makes me a greasy greaseball. Next, I'm going to be going into the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and just this full size is $32. So we're getting up there already. I have mine in the shade Vanilla. Yes, Vanilla. I will say I am kind of piling on more products than what I would actually use in combination together just to raise the price tag, so deal with it. It's my channel, deal with it. Just these two products, this is kind of a beautiful combination. Maybe I'm already feeling a little expensive. What do you think? This is kind of pretty. will say, it's kind of pretty. Okay, I'm gonna follow up with the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I have this in the shade 2.5 Yukon. Okay. I mean, this is kind of pretty, I will say. It's kind of pretty. It is. Next one I'm going to be going into is the Chanel Les Beiges Healthy Glow Bronzing Clean Cream. This is supposed to be a universal bronzer, which I'm sure most people have feelings about. And this is probably one of the only luxury things that I own, like real luxury items. And this is old. It's technically very expired. It is old as the hills, but I do still think it's really beautiful. And it smells nice. Would it work on any other skin tone but mine? No. No. Not a chance, Chanel. I do find that I have to go in and go in and go in and go in over and over and over. This product came out at a time when it was first becoming popular to use like cream bronzers and cream products. As far as I know, I'm not quite certain. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. So it's been duped and it's been done many times. So, do you absolutely need this exact product? No, you don't. Okay, what I am gonna do is I'm gonna jump off camera for a few minutes and I'm going to prime my eyes and do my eyebrows. My eyebrows are not high-end at all. I mean, the fact that I had to pay for them twice to get them tattooed on is kind of a little bit high-end, I'd say, and it was expensive, but not for this video. So I'll be right back, 1 second. Okay, my eyebrows are done, my eyes are primed. I should mention as well that this Chanel bronzing cream is available at Nordstrom, not Sephora, and it is $50. I bought it full price. It has lasted me a long time though. I've made quite a dent in it. I don't think I've hit pan yet, but someday soon I might. We'll see. Okay, moving on. I think I'm gonna do, for a moment, just a light set with some Laura Mercier powder, and I forgot what this is full, like the full size, but just this size is $24. And I bought this for myself as a treat. So yeah, I'm just lightly setting around my nose and my eyes. And then I'll probably go in and set a little bit again, but just for now, to hold my face a little bit together while I do my foundation, no, not my foundation, while I do my eyeshadow. So the palette that I'm gonna be using today is kind of cheating because in its inception, this brand is an indie brand, and I bet you could argue it either way, that it is high-end or indie, but it is available at Sephora, and this is the Melt Gemini palette, and this is $58. Melt has some prices. I'll put it that way. Now, I bought this palette. This is my last year's birthday palette. And I like it, but I'm like, Melt, are you okay? Who do you think you are charging $58 with no special shades? You know what I mean? So I'm going into the darkest green, Leo. And this had a massive cult following. I'm sure you all know. I got it in the second go round. When they released the Gemini sister palette, the part 2 or whatever, I can't remember exactly. And don't get me wrong, this is lovely. It's very pretty, but like, is it better than other palettes? Not really. Also, can we talk about that latest release? I don't like that palette. I wanted to trick myself into liking it. I'm going into Fire OG, this shade. I tried to get myself to like it, but I don't think I really do. I just want to mix Cupcake and Bonnie just a little bit and deepen up my outer corner a touch. The thing about it too is I want to love and support Melt. I really do. I really want to. And I like, for instance, my Amor y Mariposas palette. That was a contender for today, for sure, as well. But I'm just not impressed at all with that latest palette. And I haven't been impressed with their things lately. And then they're just so expensive. And I go like, what are you thinking? So like, imagine this is the one palette you bought in a year. Like, imagine that. Like, it's a good one. But like, okay, so imagine the latest palette is like the one palette you buy in a year. I don't know. I remember being there, but I haven't been there in a long time. But I would have a hard time pulling the trigger on a purchase like that, I will say. That's a lot. That's a lot. I need to watch the reviews a bit more. But I kind of feel like there was a formula change in not a good way. Maybe I'm wrong. Again, I do really like this palette. It's not that I don't. It's just when you compare it to others, has it stood the test of time? I don't know. And then this is a 10-pan palette with 2 shimmers. You know, I don't like that. I just don't. Okay, I'm gonna quit bitching and I'm going to cut my crease. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm actually gonna do an all matte look. So I'm gonna be dipping into Luna. I know I very rarely do an all matte look, but there's a reason and I'll let you know. I've been doing that a lot today. Winking and clicking. Oh, I hope this wasn't a mistake. It's looking very khaki. If I were going to a camouflage party, this is what I would wear. Not that I would do that. I'm gonna put some liner down and I'll be right back. Not high end. Right now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to dip into some Danessa Myricks Chrome Flakes, and this is in the shade Hot Lava. And each of these is $25, but they are stunning. I'm gonna put on some distinctly not high-end lashes. I do not believe in high-end lashes at all. I'm gonna put those on and I'll be right back and we'll finish with my face. Okay, thanks. Okay, so to finish up the lower lash line, I'm gonna be going into this Too Faced Killer Liner in the shade, oh my God, what is it? Killer Camo. And each of these is $30. Absurd. I mean, I guess it's not absurd because I paid it. I'm gonna take the palette again and I'm just gonna kind of run what's left on my brush underneath my eye. It's for a bit more of a grungy effect. Okay, I do actually really like this eye look, I gotta say. I didn't think I was going to. But I do. Now I'm going to be going into this Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. This is a cult favorite for a reason, and mine is very well loved. And I should be hitting pan anytime now. I do like a matte bronzer. So pretty. Okay, I am looking very bronze. Now, what should I do? I'm gonna be going back into my Laura Mercier powder and just kind of cutting out my cheek a bit, powdering around, especially like right here. I have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Unlocked Butterfly palette, and this was $88. I do recommend these palettes if you're interested in any of the ambient lighting things, because you get 6 shades, and normally one of these in a bigger size, slightly bigger size, is like $70-ish something. I'm gonna be going into Lightly Gently. I think I'm gonna be going into this kind of marbled blush shade. This is a beautiful palette. I do like this face palette. Oh. No, I am covered in makeup. I have so much makeup on right now. Love it. I'm going to be going into the bronzy shade, this one. I'm probably about to hit pan on it, honestly. And I'm just going to follow up what I put on from Too Faced. Damn, I'm bronzed. Okay. Then, lastly, I struggle to think of how to use these powders because I don't really understand the need, but I'm going to be going into, I think, this yellowy lighting shade. I think it's a finishing powder. And it's just so pretty. It's just very diffused. I'm going to set, and then I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier powder a little bit and just set down kind of this area. The lip I have for high end today, I don't think it goes, so I'm gonna skip it. I'll be right back. Actually, I have a drugstore lip on. Last thing is the Swede Cloud Mascara, and I would never buy this in my right mind. I got this for free in like a pack of something for, I don't remember, it was for Christmas. So it was for Christmas through Cult Beauty, and I got this with a bunch of other products, like in a whole big like box, you know what I'm saying? So the Swede Cloud Mascara is $30, you know? All right, so here we have the finished look. What do you think? I know, it's very weird when I don't necessarily look like a swamp troll with makeup on. So this is my whole face of high-end makeup, one luxury item. I don't know. It's up to your interpretation or definition of what's what here. The total, according to like what I just briefly looked at on Sephora for each item, comes to $488. That's a lot of money. Ooh. So, have I bought all of these items full price? No, not necessarily. I like a bargain just as much as the next person, and if there is a good sale, I will try to utilize it. But yeah, that is a lot of makeup. That is a lot of money for a lot of makeup, and I am wearing a lot of makeup. I'm wearing a lot. But if I had also used the lip product that I had originally intended to, it was $23. It would have been over $500. Makeup is expensive, as it turns out. Let me know if you enjoyed this type of video, and thank you for everyone who has been commenting on my videos lately. It's very sweet and I really appreciate it, truly. So if you like this type of video, definitely let me know, and I will do others. I will do different ones. I will do more. I will do what you want me to do. And also, as you can probably guess, I have a full face of drugstore, or not low end. I will have a full face of affordable coming up very soon. And I would like to also do a full face of indie. That seems reasonable, right? So expect to see those videos coming up. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.